It is already done, Amit, I guess, because it was told to me that I need to go forward with React. Am I correct, Amit? Okay, maybe from their end. Okay, that is something new from you guys. Okay, so let me give you a quick introduction about myself. So my name is Navneet Chauhan. Sorry for my handwriting. I have been an instructor with Newton School since last 1.5 years. I have been an instructor as well as a mentor for a while, and I have been teaching full stack since last 2 years. Apart that, I have, okay, no, not done yet. Okay, we'll discuss about this, guys. Let me first complete my introduction, then we can discuss about these things, that what JavaScript topics has not been covered yet. Okay, then maybe we can arrange a session for them. Maybe these guys will arrange a doubt session for you guys. Okay, so don't worry, everything will be covered. So I was saying I have passed out in 2019. Since then, I'm working with multiple startups as a full stack developer. I have also been part of founding team with one of the startups. Currently working with a fintech startup based in Pune named Early Salary. Okay. And I'll be teaching you guys React from now, because it was supposed that JavaScript has been completed. Now, as you guys said, that certain topics has not been covered yet. So may I know the name for those topics, please? Anyone? Cookies. Okay. Not very relevant topic, by the way. Like cookies is not something which is. Did you also studied in Newton School? No, I have not studied in Newton School. I have passed out in 2019. So at that point, Newton School was not present. I have been teaching in Newton School since last 1.5 years. From which college? Okay, not. I passed out from a tier 3 college, and I have not done BTech. I have passed out in BCA. The leftover topics of JS will be covered by the last instructor as per Vineet on some weekends. So we may not worry for it. Okay, Amit, great. Last topic was promise. Okay, cool. Issues in installing React. We'll discuss all that. We'll discuss all that. So I can assume that most of you guys have 90% surety, or I would say 90% of 90% of JavaScript is clear to you guys. है ना? You guys have idea about DOM. You guys can write basic JavaScript programs. Sorry, guys. Okay, first to discuss placement regarding through the new. Okay, why I should discuss placement regarding Newton School? May I know, Sirajul? Am I a placement instructor, or I don't think this is part of my job. My job is to make you guys capable enough that you can get placement either with Newton School or without Newton School. Because at last, if you got knowledge, then believe me, Newton School ho na ho, kuch depend nahi karta. You'll get the placement. Yeah, I am starting. Just let me know. At least I need responses. You know, 123 people are present, and I'm not even getting 23 responses. That do you guys have information, or do you guys are capable enough to do DOM and at least basics of JavaScript? Cool, cool, great, great, great. Yes. Okay, cool, cool. So JavaScript is clear. Now let's just move forward. That okay. Just a small question, just a very small question from you guys. If I ask that JavaScript is clear to you guys, can you tell me some of the native objects of JavaScript or native functionalities, whatever you call them? Start from basics. Oh, okay. I'm asking about JavaScript currently. I'm not asking about React. I'm asking about JavaScript. This question is relevant to JavaScript only. I am not starting any JS topic, guys. Math date. Yes, correct. You guys, I have idea about what are native objects, or I would say native functionalities in JavaScript. Just let me know. Do you have idea about them? That what they are? Pradeep, your answer is right. Your answer is right. Okay, so please explain them also, guys. Please explain them. Please explain them, and as fast as you can, so that we don't waste much of our time. And if you guys don't have idea about this, then don't worry. I'll definitely let you guys know that what does this mean. So just let me know yes or no. And if anybody knows what it is, then please write down the definition in chat. Okay. Okay, we don't have idea about this. I don't know. Okay, cool. We know, but please explain. Okay, very simple. There are certain native functionalities in JavaScript, and some are provided by the environment. Okay, so these are not native. These are not by default. Like Sumit has written over here. Boolean objects, no, these are not like, they are not the part of native functionalities, I would say, or native objects. Date, you can say. Array, you cannot say so, because array is present in each and every language. Like they are native, I would say, but you should never tell them as native objects. Okay. Instead of that, you can say date. Apart that, math is also one of them. Okay, these are the very basic examples. And if I talk about the things that are provided by environment, that is get element by ID. And this is not by default the part of JavaScript. This get element by ID will only work when you are using document, DOM, the whole DOM, your browser APIs. Okay, browser APIs will also only work whenever you are in a browser environment. They won't work with JavaScript. They won't come with JavaScript. They come with the environment in which JavaScript is present, which is browser environment. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes or no? Is it clear now? All those people who has this as a doubt, let me know. If it is not clear, I'll repeat again. So let me know. Okay, out of 124 people, 132 people, native ones again. Native ones are ones which are present in JavaScript, whether it is used in browser or it is used in computer, it will always be there. Those are native. So basically, when I talk about date object, you can use it anywhere, wherever JavaScript is present, in spite of being in a browser, being in a computer. Okay. Yes, console is also one of them. Console is also one of them. Correct, Shivam. Console is also the part of JavaScript. It is not part of browser. Console will be there either if JavaScript is used in a browser or is used in a system. Now, just a very simple question. How many of you guys have idea about Node? Like I'm not asking that you guys need to know about Node, just basic idea that if I say what is Node, then you have idea that, okay, what it is. No idea. Cool. So basically now, just I'll also give you a basic definition. I won't confuse you guys. So it is just a runtime environment. So by default, JavaScript is made for browsers. Is it clear, guys? Let me clear all this. JavaScript is for browsers. Am I correct? Am I correct? Okay, JavaScript is for browsers. You cannot run it in computer by default. Why? Because there is a JavaScript engine which is present in browser, and that turns your JavaScript code into a code which is understood by computer. Now, one day, someone took that code, okay, took that engine. Basically, there is a V8 engine which is present inside your browser, which turns your JavaScript code into a code which is understood by your PC. Okay. Okay, this part is clear. This part is clear. I'm not going very much deep into technicalities. We'll be just discussing basics. Okay, clear, guys? This much is clear that how JavaScript works in our browser, and I think this thing is by default clear to you guys. Now, for example, you want to run JavaScript as any other language. Like for example, if I talk about C, if I talk about Java, these languages doesn't require a browser to run. You can run them on their compilers itself. So they have created a runtime environment for it because JavaScript runs under a specific environment. So they created a runtime environment for it called Node. So it is a runtime environment. So basically Node helps JavaScript. Okay, Node helps JavaScript to run without browser. Run without browser in your computer directly. Is it clear? थोड़ा slowly. Okay, कोई नहीं. अच्छा, कौन से वाला पार्ट पे अटके ये बता दो मुझे. एंड प्लीज लेट मी नो इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इन इंग्लिश एंड यू वांट टू गो डाउन टू हिंदी, वो भी कर सकते हैं हम बीच में, कोई इशू नहीं है. ठीक है. ओके धीरज, विच पार्ट यू थिंक इज नॉट अंडरस्टूड? 50-50 नहीं, मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर दूंगा. 50-50 का फायदा नहीं है. आधे लोगों को इंग्लिश में समझ आएगा, फिर आधों को हिंदी में, किसी को फिर दोनों में समझ नहीं आ रहा. तो बेटर इज पहले इंग्लिश कर देते हैं फिर हिंदी. तो हिंदी में देखो, बंगाली में नहीं आता ना भाई. तो अब देखो इसमें क्या है. जावास्क्रिप्ट बेसिकली बाय डिफॉल्ट ब्राउजर में चलती है ना. जावास्क्रिप्ट बाय डिफॉल्ट ब्राउजर में चलती है. क्यों? क्योंकि ब्राउजर में एक एनवायरनमेंट मिलता है हमें जिसमें जावास्क्रिप्ट वर्क कर सकती है, उसके अलावा वो वर्क नहीं करती है. Prepare in English. Pavan, I'll do in both the languages, English as well as in Hindi, because in interview, my personal experience is language does not matter if you have the knowledge. Okay. So हिंदी में कर लेते हैं, then दोबारा इंग्लिश में बोल दूंगा. So JavaScript is basically for browser. ठीक है. तो V8 इंजन होता है अपना ब्राउजर में, जो जावास्क्रिप्ट को कन्वर्ट करता है एक ऐसी लैंग्वेज में जो किसी से तुम्हारा कंप्यूटर समझ सके. ठीक है. तो इसीलिए जावास्क्रिप्ट सिर्फ ब्राउजर तक ही लिमिटेड थी. अब जब भी ब्राउजर तक लिमिटेड थी, तो हम इसे बाकी लैंग्वेज की तरह यूज कैसे करेंगे अपने कंप्यूटर में कुछ और डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए? तो इसके लिए किसी ने क्या करा, एक दिन किसी ने इसे उठाया V8 को, इसको रैप करा इस एक C++ के पैकेज में. ठीक है. और एक रन टाइम क्रिएट कर दिया जिसका नाम था नोड. अब क्या हो सकता है, आप जावास्क्रिप्ट को नॉर्मली बिना ब्राउजर के भी लिख सकते हो और एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हो अपने कंप्यूटर में. बस यही काम है नोड का. नोड इज जस्ट अ रन टाइम which helps you in running JavaScript in your computer directly. This is it. Okay. And in English, again, I would repeat that JavaScript is limited to the scope of browser only. You cannot run JavaScript directly on your computer. So just to remove this limit, somebody take the V8 engine, which is present in a browser, or I would say Google Chrome, specifically Google Chrome. In different browsers, we have different engines. In Google Chrome, we used to have this V8 engine. Currently, we are having V9 or V10. I have no idea about that. But in Node, we are still using V8 engine. When Google make their V8 engine open source, somebody took it, wrapped it into a C++ package, or I would say write some code along with V8 and make it compatible enough that it can run JavaScript directly in your computer. This thing is called Node. So Node is just a runtime environment. Basically, it helps JavaScript to run without a browser. And this is very basic. By the way, I am giving you very generic definition. If you go in depth, it is too much complicated, but we don't need to understand those complications क्योंकि वो हमारे काम की नहीं है अभी. ठीक है. So this much is clear. This much is clear. Now, why I asked about native and environment. एक मिनट रुक जाओ यार. So why I asked about native and environment related variables, or I would say objects, because see, if native objects, they work on both. They work on Node as well as on browser JavaScript. Okay. Why? Because they are related to JavaScript. They are provided by JavaScript. They are by default present in JavaScript. That is why they can run both in browser and Node. Okay. But environment related, they only work under specific environment, such as get element by ID. It won't work on Node. If you try to run get element by ID over here, it will give you error. Clear, guys? Clear? Okay. And same in Node. Node has something called, you can create server in Node. Okay. So this server is by default present in Node. You cannot get it present. You cannot use it in browser. So these are environment related variables. No. Native means JavaScript, which are present in JavaScript by default. And environment related means which are related to the environment. So in JavaScript, in browser, the environment is browser environment. And in Node, the environment is Node environment. So whatever is provided to JavaScript by Node or by browser, those are called environment variables, and natives are which are present in JavaScript by default. Is it clear, Pratik? Pratik, clear? Okay. Native doesn't mean browser and server. Environment variables means browser and server. Okay. Okay, cool. Till now, whatever I have taught, although I know that I'm going with a very high pace and high speed, but let me know, is it understood or not? If you want me to go slow, let me know, I'll go slow. But if it is understood, 135 students are present. Okay, I'll go slow, but this much is understood now. Yeah, I'll go slow. Actually, these topics are not relevant, guys. That is why I want to cover them as soon as possible, because they are not relevant. When we start React, I'll go slow. Now, out of 135 people, at least I need 130 of you guys to put yes or no over here. ठीक है, जल्दी कर दो बस, ताकि टाइम ना वेस्ट हो हमारा. स्लो में जाऊंगा भाई, जो पूछ रहा हूँ वो बताओ पहले. I'm starting with relevant ones. Don't worry. I'll start with relevant ones. But first, you also need to know the context, ना. Otherwise, समझ ही नहीं आएगा कि क्या पढ़ा रहा हूँ. फायदा क्या होगा फिर? चलो, let's just go forward. Now let's just come to React. Okay. So, anybody who has idea about React? No. Okay. React is a library. Now, before learning about library, just a very simple question. Do anybody know difference between library and framework? This is also not relevant, but it is something which you should know, because if an interviewer asks this question, then you must have an answer. ठीक है, thoroughly नहीं घुसना है, ऊपर से समझना है हमको बस नहीं. No, it is not a framework, it is a library. It works like a framework, but it is a library, Sarvesh. So basically, the difference between library and framework is, now library has limited functionalities. Okay, so it is limited to functionalities. So there is a pre-written set of code which you can use in your existing code to get enhanced. For example, if I need to create, like if I want to encrypt my data, let's just assume that I have an application and I want that whatever you will type here, it will get encrypted and give you your output over here. Okay. Now for this, I can write an encrypting algorithm in JavaScript by myself, or I can use one of the libraries. Why? Because somebody has already written this code. Why cannot I use his code rather than writing my own? Okay. Is it clear? Library is clear? Okay. Now, if we talk about framework, you can understand it is a skeleton. So basically, it is a pre-written app. Angular is a framework. Yes. Okay. A Vue is also a framework. So framework is, sorry for my handwriting. Framework is skeleton. It means it is a predefined application. It has everything present. You just need to add your functionalities into it. Okay. Is it clear? So over here, you need to write the whole application by yourself, and you can just give some add-ons or get some add-ons from libraries. In framework, everything is present by default. Everything is pre-set up. You just need to enhance it. So basically, you got a skeleton of your application, and you can just put things over there. Or I would say it is just like WordPress. Okay, not exactly like WordPress. Just telling this thing to explain you कि हमारे पास एक skeleton आ गया कि हमें पता है यहाँ पे ये चीज डालनी है, यहाँ पे ये चीज डालनी है, यहाँ पे ये चीज डालनी है, आखिरी में ये वेबसाइट बन जाएगी. Okay, or you can say it is like those toys which you just need to connect together and it will become a toy at end. Okay, React is not both. React is a library, but people get confused that it is a framework. Why? Because of CRA. Okay, create React app. We'll discuss about this in this session itself. But अभी वहां मत जाओ. अभी सिर्फ ये समझो that React is a library. What is React? What is React, guys? It is a front-end library. ठीक है, it is a front-end library. ठीक है, it is a front-end library made with JavaScript. बस. Yes, React is a library. ठीक है, React is library. Cool. Now, why React is used? This could also be a question now. This is very simple. React is just a library, but why should I even need to use it? Why cannot I create my applications? Okay, I took so many time. I took almost 1 year, 2 months. You guys have taken to understand how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript works together. Why the hell I need React now? Yes, we can do it. Exactly. We can do this. It saves time. It saves time. Okay, it saves time, but not in all the cases. Organization. No, you can organize your code in HTML, CSS, yes also. So first thing is less code. Okay, you need to write down less code over here. You need to, and I would say, Priyanka, not organization, you can say management, because organize, so you can organize things in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also, but management is something like you need to create an HTML file, then you need to create a JavaScript file and CSS file for the same thing. Although CSS is something which you also need in React itself, but JavaScript and HTML, a mixture of these two, it is not present by default. So we need to write different files and we need to connect them together. And there might be chances that a single function or a single logic can be used in two HTML files. Then you need to keep track over that also. Okay. But let me give you a major reason. These things uh, are like, these things can be compromisable. You can compromise these things. You can compromise these things, but there are certain aspects which you cannot compromise or which you cannot get out of this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Let's just discuss about them. These things are present, that okay, with React you need to write down less code. Okay, it is easy to manage. I would say manageable. In React, I feel we can make a one page. Yes, Amit. Okay, headerless. No, headerless is not something. There's not anything. Headerless कुछ नहीं होता है. ठीक है, so on and so on and forth. No, it is all about SPA, single page application. Okay, we'll discuss about SPA. चलो अब SPA पे आ जाते हैं. पहले हम ये चीज समझ गए ना, this thing is understood by each and every person, that whatever you can do with React can be done with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also. But the things we choose React over those is less code and manageable. Reuse तो यहाँ पे भी कर सकते हैं जावेद. We can always reuse code in HTML and JavaScript also. That is possible. Okay, that is why I'm not talking about reusability at this point. Not in HTML, but in JavaScript, no? And maybe you can use DOM. Piyush, currently, I don't think that I'm going too fast. Is it the case, guys? Am I going too fast? Should I slow down? Yes, it's fast. Okay. Let's just do one thing. Whenever you guys are not able to understand anything, just ping in chat. I'll repeat the whole thing again. ठीक है, धीरे तेज जैसे भी रिपीट करना है, I'll repeat again. जिस भी लैंग्वेज में करना है, I'll repeat. ठीक है, because see, we have certain set of topics and we have already wasted 30 minutes. So just try to understand that also, guys. है ना? चलो, this thing is clear. Less need to write down less code and it is easily manageable. ठीक है, I hope this part, whatever I have covered over here, this is clear to each and every person. Okay, now let's just go to single page applications. So with React, you can create single page applications. What are single page applications? Let's just understand that. So in a normal website, if you create a website with HTML and CSS, then what would happen now? There is a server. Whenever you need to load a page, for example, I need to load home page. So for loading home page, a request will go, and in return, I'll get home.html. Okay, and then it will be seen over here. Then I need a second page, for example, called about. Then a request for about page will go to server, and you'll get an about page. Okay, so for each and every page, a new request will go and the whole thing will reload. It will take much more resources. Why? For example, if you are in home, then you go to about, then you came back to home. Then this page is reloading again. Although nothing has been changed in this page, but this page has been reloaded again, which is taking your resources. Obviously, it is taking your internet to reload the page. Am I correct? Okay, so how React removes this? I'll show you this thing in a website also. Okay, so how React removes this? React removes this with single page applications. What are single page applications? It means theoretically, just understand this thing. Actually, not theoretically, practically or technically, in every React application, there is only a single HTML page. Okay, In every React application, there is only a single HTML page. Okay, it is a single page application, and all the functionalities take place in this single page. So it means at first, whenever you load a React app or whatever application you have created in React, it will goes to server and it will give you the whole app at once. So if your application has home page, about page, orders page, these kind of multiple pages, profile, then it won't call the server again and again for loading each and every page. You will get the whole application at once in your PC or in your browser, and you can navigate within that application. It won't fetch the resources again and again. Dynamically rewrite the current page is totally different thing, Akash. That is totally different thing. You can do that with Ajax also, but this is a whole different thing. Okay, this is not about dynamically. It means you get the whole application at once as a bundle in your browser itself, and then you can browse through it. Clear? And this dynamically rewriting about which you're talking now, Akash, it would happen if I'm fetching some data. For example, in Facebook, Instagram, these kind of websites where you're continuously fetching data. But if I have a static website which has multiple pages, okay, let's just assume I have a very static website which is for my business. It has home, about, and contact, these three pages. If it is made with this basic stack of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then obviously I need to fetch each and every page if I am browsing between them. Am I correct? If I go from home to about, a new server call will be made. About to contact, new server call will be made. Contact to home, new server call will be made. But if I create this application with a React app, then it doesn't happen. Okay, is it clear? Cool. Let's just do one thing. Let me just show you with one of the websites. Like I'll first show you a website which is not a single page application and made with basic stack, and I'll show you one which is made with React. Is it cool? Just to understand that how you would be able to see a difference between these two applications. Okay. Just give me a second. Able to see my screen? Able to see my screen? Okay, cool. So this is the upsc.gov.in. So this website, now let me show you what would happen. If I go from this is the home page. Okay, this is the home page. If from this home page, I go to this section, divisions, just keep your eye over here. Okay, just keep your eye over here. You guys can see it reloads the whole thing. You know, you guys are able to see that. If I go to historic perspective, it reloads the whole thing. Okay, and if I go back to home again, okay, they have not. Okay, from here, yeah, then it reloads the whole page for me. So obviously in this scenario, it is consuming too much resources. Can I say so? Because these images, they getting reloading again and again. So it means it is fetching these images from server again and again, which is causing me some of my data. Am I correct? And not in all the cases, the images are this much. Like sometimes the data that you're fetching could be like very much large in size. So it is not good to fetch it again and again. And it is not, I would say, optimized. It is not an optimized version. But if we move to Newton School's website, which is made with React, let me show you what would happen. No, it is not a React website. It is a very simple website. That is why I've shown you, no? It is reloading whenever I'm surfing between pages. It is reloading. You can say this. You know, you can check this out over here. It is reloading the page. It is not a React website. React websites are single page applications. It means they won't reload. They won't reload whenever you will be navigating between pages. Is it clear? Like YouTube. Yes, like YouTube, but YouTube is not React. YouTube is using some other framework. It is not React. Okay. apart React, there are other frameworks also, which is used for creating single page applications. Once we complete the whole React, I'll even tell you guys what are the problems with React. There are multiple problems which are also associated with React. We'll discuss about them also. Okay, so over here, you can see if I go to this fees section, it is not reloading, but I'm able to search between pages. It is not reloading. Just keep your focus over here. It is not reloading anywhere. Am I correct, guys? Have you seen that? Okay, this has opened a new page. That is why it reloaded. Okay. But if I search within their website, it won't reload. How can I find site React.js web page? Well, you can find whether it is a SPA or not by default, because if the website is not reloading when you're navigating through the website, it means it is a single page application. Now for the tech stack, what you can do is there are multiple tools which you can download on your browser itself, and they will give you the tech stack of the particular website in which you are present. Although I don't have any of those present at this moment. One of them is, I guess, Webpalizer or Webpalizer, something like that. There are multiple tools that are available. So you can download those Chrome extensions, and then you can check what tech stack a particular website is using. Okay, Sai? So to save users data, the kind of single page application is introduced. Yes, they are fast. First of all, they are fast. Okay, and they saves data. So speed is something which is important over here. Because obviously, see over there, if I talk about that UPSC website, okay. If I talk about that UPSC website, so basically over here, it is not fast. Why? Because it is keep loading pages from server, which is taking time. Although in this scenario, it is not taking that much of time because the internet connection is fast. And there are other things that are present, CDNs and all those things are present, but we will go to that thing currently. But currently it is not that much slow, but it is slow as compared to the React application, or I would say single page application. Is it clear the difference between a single page application and normal application? Clear to each and every person? Single page applications are fast, they saves time. These two are very important points. Okay. Then let's just move back to our whiteboard where we can discuss about other things. Scalable. Actually, scalability is a factor, but I won't consider that. Why? Because see, even the HTML applications are also scalable. And scalability is something, to be very frank now, guys, you are not able to understand at this point. Newton School is SPA. Other is UPSC website is a basic tech stack, which is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And in backend, they might be using any language such as PHP, or they might be using Spring Boot or something else. Why government don't use React for their websites? I don't know. You need to ask, what's the name? NIC or NCI, NIC, I guess. Well, one of the reasons could be that a government employee get like 30K to 50K. So what would you prefer? Work in a government organization or work for a big company like Facebook, which will pay you much more higher? So obviously, when they are getting this much of money, why would you expect those people to be very much fantastic? And most of the things are never get approved. I did my internship with one of the government institutions, and they don't approve most of your ideas. Okay, so you basically don't do that kind of work over there. Let me clear this. Okay, it is over here. Okay, let's just move back. No, most of the websites are regulated by NIC, National Informatics Center. Okay, but that is not our topic. Let's just move back to our topic, guys. Now, why I have told you guys about Node? I have told you about Node because, see, React is a library, and I don't think that the code that you're writing in React that works in browser, but React itself uses Node. Okay, React itself uses Node. We'll discuss it later that why it uses Node, but React uses Node. Is it clear? Is it clear? I was saying that React is a library, okay, and it also uses Node. Why it uses Node, I'll let you guys know in a while, but currently it uses Node, okay. And Node is used for writing JS apps on PC without browser. क्लियर? राइटिंग पे मत जाना, बस जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ वो सुन लेना. क्लियर? Okay, cool. Now, whenever you create a Node application, browser doesn't know anything. Browser just understands that whenever I'll get JavaScript code, I just need to convert it into a presentable form. That is it. That is what browser understands. Okay, so browser की भी बात नहीं करते, अभी हम बात करेंगे सिर्फ PC की. That how does your PC react? Okay. So basically, Node, what it does, takes JavaScript and helps you to run it in your PC without browser. Now, whenever you are writing a JavaScript application, which is based on Node, I would say, you need to create an NPM script. You need to create an NPM script. Today's session would mostly be theoretical, guys. So I know it would be boring, but you just need to keep each and everything with you, because with time, when we do practical things, you would be able to understand those. Okay. I'm just trying to cover all these topics, not in depth, just basic, so that when we are doing practical, I can cover the in-depth part over there. So let's just talk about NPM scripts. So for you, just understand that NPM scripts are the scripts which are needed whenever you write any of the Node application, or I would say JavaScript application for PC. Okay. Now, what are these NPM scripts? Scripts, so I hope each and every person knows what is script. It is a program. A JavaScript, sorry, not JavaScript. A script is a program. Yes, we'll discuss about NPM, but first, let me know that do you guys know scripts? Script is nothing. It is just a file, a program file. Okay. So let's just discuss NPM first. What is NPM? NPM is Node Package Manager. It is very important. Node Package Manager is very important. Whenever you install Node, it will come by default along with Node. But what is it? So basically, I think each and every person who is present in this session has a smartphone. Am I correct? Either it is Android or iOS. Each and every person. Okay, somebody raised hand. Should I unmute you? Let me know. Okay, cool. So each and every person using a smartphone, and either it is Android or iOS, Android, iOS, and each and every smartphone has an app store from where you can download apps. Am I correct? So basically, this NPM is kind of an app store for Node. Okay? Node Package Manager is an app store for Node. Now, how is it an app store? Let me show that to you. So basically, as I have told you, whenever you are writing program, I have given you an example now that, for example, you want to write a program which will encrypt data. Am I correct? I have told about this now. I am writing a program which will encrypt data. So rather than writing my own encryption algorithm, I can use pre-developed algorithms. Am I correct? Okay. So basically, what does this pre-encrypt algorithm means? So इसका भी मैं example देता हूँ एक छोटा सा. For example, if you want to chat with your friend, so rather than creating your own WhatsApp, you will just download WhatsApp. Am I correct? अपना ऐप तो बनाने कोई नहीं बैठता ना, है ना? Same thing. If I want to use an encryption algorithm, I will get it, or I would say I'll download its package. यहाँ पे हम app download करते हैं. In our smartphone, we download app, but in our JavaScript, or I would say in our Node application, we download package. Clear, guys? We download package. ठीक है? So Node Package Manager, all the packages are present. in this npm. So basically this is a management tool which has all the packages. सारे के सारे पैकेजेस यहाँ पे रजिस्टर्ड हो रखे हैं. तुम्हें जो भी पैकेज डाउनलोड करना है तुम बस एक कमांड लिख के उस पैकेज को डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. ओके, ऑल द पैकेजेस आर रजिस्टर्ड ओवर हियर and you can just download any package by writing a single command for your application itself. It could be an encryption data, okay, and it could be for example I would say some kind of animation package which would add some animation, okay, like Linux, like any application. हर एक application का खुद का store तो होता ही है ना सर. So this is for npm. You can even create your own packages and register it at npm. You can create your own JavaScript packages and can register it at npm, and so that other people can use it. Because obviously if you have faced a problem and you have solved it, you have solved a problem with code, you have solved a problem with code, and this problem is faced by other developers also, then they would definitely use your package, है ना? They would install your package. Okay, so this is node package manager. And npm scripts means basically it is just a file. It is just a file. Does bootstrap is also the X of this node package? No, it is not. Bootstrap is a framework itself. It is not part of npm. Don't get confused. This is जो भी मैं बता रहा हूँ ना guys, this is very basic. I am just giving you guys basic information. Why? Because when we start coding na, then you will understand the in-depth thing. Okay, so don't like I know like it is good to ask questions. I would say it is very good to ask questions, because when you're asking questions it means you're thinking about this thing, which is very great. Okay, but I might not be able to answer all of your questions because it would take time. Okay, that might not be possible, but it is good to ask questions, and very good RV. And if anybody else has questions, I'll definitely, like, if it is relevant at this moment, I'll answer. If it is not, then we can keep it for later. These are just pre-developed things which you can use in future. Packages, no? Yes, packages are pre-developed or pre-written code which you can use, so that you don't need to put that much of effort for an irrelevant thing. है ना? For example, this encrypting data, it is just a part. It is not the main feature of your application. It is just a part of existing feature. So you can directly use it, na, rather than writing your own. Am I correct? Or if it is not solving your problem, then you can write your own. But if a particular existing thing is solving your problem, but you are still creating your own, then you are, I mean, you are just wasting your time. है ना? कोई point नहीं है ना उस चीज का. Okay, so Node Package Manager is just a Play Store or App Store for our Node application. Okay, it can download packages from there. Now, what are NPM scripts? So NPM script now, it is just a script which keeps record of what all packages has been used in your application. Okay, is it clear, guys? It is called package.json. It is one of the NPM script called package.json. So basically this package.json, it is, we all know what is JSON. Am I correct? What is JSON? JavaScript object notation. Yes, you all know what it is. It is just a JavaScript object with key value pairs. That is a JSON. Okay. So this package.json is a JSON file which contains all the information about all the packages. Okay. Now it also consists scripts inside it. So script is nothing. Script, you can say, is pre-bundled set of commands that you can use together. If you don't able to understand NPM scripts, don't worry. You would be able to understand it once I'll show it to you. ठीक है? Once I will show it to you, तभी तुम्हें समझ आ जाएगा. अभी समझ नहीं आ रहा है, no issues. NPM समझ आ गया, बहुत है. Package.json के बारे में पता चल गया, बहुत है अभी. Clear? इतना clear है ना सबको? How many people are present? 141. It means 140. So out of 140, at least give me 130 yes. Like if you are able to understand only then. No, there is no pressure. Let me see the other topics which we need to cover. Okay. Okay, so I hope we are able to understand what is React.js and why to use React.js. Am I correct? That thing is clear. We are able to understand Node. We are able to understand basics of NPM and package. Package.json repeat. Array, package.json is nothing. It is just a JSON file which consists all the information about all the packages that are used inside this in this application. Now, why this is important? So, for example, if I have developed an application, okay, and obviously when I am installing packages, now I am getting. Achha, one more thing. Let me give you an example with your smartphone itself. So, एक चीज बताओ. Whenever this is my old phone, this is my new phone. Okay, old, new. I have apps installed over here. I have 100 apps installed over here. Okay. Now I have changed my phone. I want these apps over here. So I don't think while transferring data, because each and every app has some size. Am I correct? Each and every app has some size. Am I correct, guys? And it also has some data along with it. As along with size, it also has some data. Each and every app has some data along with it. So if I transfer data from this to this, so I am also transferring apps. So do you think all this data, all these apps get transferred, or only the data about apps? Yes, yes आरवी. सारे के सारे ऐप ट्रांसफर नहीं होते हैं, वहां पे एक डेटा चला जाता है कि भाई ये सारे ऐप इस आईडी के साथ एसोसिएटेड थे, सो इट विल दे विल गेट डाउनलोडेड, है ना. अ लिस्ट ऑफ ऑल द एप्स that I had downloaded earlier went over there in this new phone, and then those apps started downloading again. Same thing is package.json. It consists all those packages that you have used inside this application. Now whenever you download a package now, it creates a folder called node modules. Okay, whenever you download a package, it creates a folder called node modules. Okay, just give me a second. Let me set up a basics app which I can show you. Okay, although you are right, Shivendra, like it is not for cloning. It is basically when I have created an application and I'm sharing with you. It is possible now that 2-3 developers together working on an application. Then rather than sharing the whole node modules, I can share the name of the module so that you can download it directly rather than having that whole file. Because for example, that encryption algorithm, that package itself might be of 2-3 GBs. And I have used 10 of those packages. So I won't be transferring 20-30 GB to you now. That would be irrelevant. So I would give you a file which you can use to download those packages. Although these things, to be very frank, guys, these things are like you're not able to understand them verbally. I will show you. Just give me a second and just let me set up a very small project which we can use. Okay. Or we can do one thing. Let's just go forward with theory, and I'll explain all these things while explaining the React application, because React uses all these things. Okay. I can suggest you some of the playlists. Acha, for one thing, do you guys need a break? Because I think we have covered too much, and I don't want all these things to be cluttered in your mind. Okay. Most of the people are saying no. So, okay, no break. Cool. So everything is clear till now, no? Everything is clear till now. Package.json is also cleared. I'll create a React application in a while. ठीक है? उसमें मैं सब समझाऊंगा. अभी दोबारा सब कुछ रिपीट होगा. I'll repeat each and everything. Package.json, node, all these things I'll repeat. And over there you'll be able to understand these things properly. ठीक है? But abhi, let me ask this question. You guys are able to understand what is React. Am I correct? And why React? SPA, it is faster, less code. Okay, cool. Easy to manage, yes. Now let's just move forward with create React app. Okay, there is something called like, let me tell you this. Whenever you create React app, now you just need to write this command: npx create React app, and then name of your application, whatever name you want to give to your application. Now, Abhi to I have told you about NPM. Now most of you guys might be thinking, what is this NPX? Is it a question in your mind? So NPX stands for Node Package Execute. So basically, this create React app is itself a package which helps you in creating a React app. So a React application consists of multiple things. Okay? It consists of HTML file, app, an index file, which connects, which is a core Java, which is a core React file. So this core React files need to connect with this HTML file, for which we need to create a different module. So basically, if you are creating a React app, you can prepare the whole application by yourself. NPX stands for Node Package Execute. Okay, Node Package Execute. So basically, whenever you create a React project now, either you can use this create React app package, or you can create your React application by yourself. But then you need to, okay, so see, either you can build a PC by yourself, you can assemble it, or you can get it from the market, pre-assembled. है ना? There are two things that you can do. So basically, same thing applies to React also. If you are using CRA, it means you are going and getting this pre-built PC for you. But if you want to build a PC by yourself, you can do so. But this is very tough because you need to take care of multiple things. Because a React application, okay, now I'll tell about certain things which you guys won't understand. Okay? I'm saying this thing upfront that whatever I'll teach you, you won't understand it, but you don't need to understand it. Okay? I'm teaching this because just want to tell you guys that it is very complex to create a React application without create React app. Okay, it is possible, but it is complex. Okay? A React app uses JSX. It uses a node server. It uses the basic HTML files. Then it uses React itself, which is a library, React library I would write. Okay, then it uses some glue layer, which connects React with HTML, because React is different, HTML is different. Okay. Routing is another thing. I'm just talking about a basic application which doesn't even have routing. Okay. So HTML, CSS, these things are even very much easier. I'm not talking about these things which you guys might not able to understand. Okay. And apart this, there are multiple other things also. Okay. Which a React application uses. Just give me a second, please. Okay. It uses Babel. Okay, there are multiple other things which a React application uses. So either you will do this thing by yourself, or it means you will build your PC, you will buy a motherboard, put a graphic card, processor, all these things by yourself. It is possible, but it is time consuming for you, and it is only relevant. अब एक चीज बताओ, तुम्हें खेलना GTA 5 है बैठ के, ठीक है, और कुछ तगड़ा काम तुम्हें करना नहीं है, so why you would build a PC, है ना? Am I correct? If you are not doing very high end stuff, then this is irrelevant that you are building a PC. You can just buy it from market and do your work. Am I correct? Unless you are a hardcore PC lover who wants to build something, तो अलग बात है. Same thing applies over here. If you are building something which is not provided by Create React app, तो बना लो खुद का. ठीक है, तो बना लो खुद का. But Create React app अभी इस पॉइंट पे, at this point when you are learning learning React, you will use Create React app only. Or even till now, I have never set it up a project by myself, and I have been doing this work since last 3 years because it is not relevant for me. So that is why people get confused between React as a framework and library. Why? Because this Create React app, it provides us a skeleton for project. You got my point? I told you that I'll tell you why people think that React is a framework. The reason is this Create React app. It is a package which provides us a skeleton. a pre-built React application, okay, which we can change according to us for developing our application. Is it clear, guys, what I've just said? Like Bootstrap? No, no, not like Bootstrap. अगर Bootstrap तो बिल्कुल ही अलग चीज है. Bootstrap बिल्कुल अलग चीज है. Bootstrap में तो मतलब बहुत अलग है. अभी मैं दिखाऊंगा कितना अलग है. But it is not like Bootstrap. Bootstrap is totally different. Yes, it provides us the directory structure, file structure, folder structure, whatever you would call it. Okay. React is not a framework. React is a library. This create React up looks it like a framework. ठीक है? It is not a framework. It is a library. React is a library. अच्छा, अभी you guys able to understand what does create React app do? It set it up the React environment for us. React app environment for us. Create React app set it up the React environment for us. It is a package which set up the React environment for us. Is it clear? Clear? No, no, no. It is not like Play Store. Play Store की तरह तो NPM था. It is not like Play Store. It is not even 1% like Play Store. ठीक है, इसके लिए भी एग्जांपल सोच के बताता हूँ, रुको. It is like क्या हो सकता है? अभी मेरे भी दिमाग में एग्जांपल नहीं आ रहा गाइस एक्चुअली. अच्छा, ऐसा समझ लेते हैं. अच्छा, इफ यू गाइस हैव सीन, काफी जगहों पे क्या होता है, देयर आर सर्टेन फ्लैट्स, लाइक इफ यू आर गोइंग टू बाय एन अपार्टमेंट नाउअडेज, यू कैन कस्टमाइज योर अपार्टमेंट. और इफ फॉर एग्जांपल a builder is creating a colony, then which has 6 houses, so all those 6 houses would be same, but it is up to you. If you want to change your doors, if you want to apply a particular marble, you need to change the color of your house, these things are up to you. So basically they have provided you a basic home. Now it is up to you, whatever changes you guys want to make in it. Am I correct? ये तो पता होगा सबको, है ना? ऐसा होता है ना? Same thing. It is create React app is providing you a skeleton. Now it is up to you how you want to build your application. इसके ऊपर तुम्हें 3 मंजिल बनाना है, बना दो. तुम्हें नहीं बनाना है, मत बनाओ. ठीक है? क्लियर? और it is just like यहाँ पे प्लॉट कट गए हैं. You got your piece of land. Now it is up to you what kind of house you want to build. ठीक है? चलो, now let's just talk about NPX. ठीक है? Create React app is clear, है ना? Create React app is clear. Let's just what is changeable structure. मैं थोड़ी देर में आऊं भाई, उस पर पहले मैं कंप्लीट कर लूं. उस पर आएंगे, हम आएंगे. पूरा ऐप बनाऊंगा अभी मैं. ये पूरी कमांड रन करके दिखाऊंगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ठीक है? नो, नॉट लाइक वेबसाइट बिल्डर. NPX, let's just go with node package execute. Now what is node package execute? So basically NPM is for installing your package. ठीक है? Node package execute is when you don't want to install your package, you just want to execute it. You just want to execute it. You guys get my point? So basically this create React app, it is a package which uses multiple packages. ठीक है? This is a package which uses multiple packages. So you don't want to install this package. What you want is you just want to execute this package. That I'll execute it. It will provide me the structure of application. Then I don't want to use it. That is why we use NPX to save storage. Yes, obviously to save storage. So that this package does not get downloaded. It only gets executed. इसका example मैं देता हूँ. Nowadays in Android, if you have seen, if you search for an application on Google, there is a like button for preview, that without downloading application you can have a preview of that application. Try app. Yes, exactly. ठीक है? I don't know like which applications have these things. I don't have idea about that. Okay, cool. This thing is also clear. This thing is also clear. Okay. Now before creating a React application, let me tell you some more things about React. So React is component driven. Okay, React is component driven. What does it mean? What does it mean? Let me show you. For example, this is a web page. For example, this is a web page. A web page has one header, one sidebar, one footer, one body. Am I correct? Like a basic page have these things. So component means each and every item which is present in your application, or I would say in your screen, is a component. So in React, each and every item that is making this viewport is a component. Okay, so a React app is made, sorry for my handwriting, up of components. Okay, this is looking like rat, but it is React. Okay. So a React application is made up of components. As you can see, this is my React application. So each and every item which is present over here is a different component. That is why, for example, if this header component, you want to use it in some other page also, you can use it because it is reusable. That is why we create different components in React. We combine them together for show a particular view. And we can reuse them later on other views also if we want to. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? 140 में से बता दो भाई कितने लोगों को. अच्छा 134 हो गए हैं. वेरी गुड. अच्छा, till now whatever we have covered, I am assuming कि समझ आ रहा है. If anything you guys are not able to understand, you can let me know. अच्छा, समझ नहीं आ रहा है वैभव, क्या समझ नहीं आ रहा है? क्या रिपीट करूं, कौन से वाला? फैजल, क्या समझ नहीं आया? What I'm assuming. अच्छा, let me know what you guys not able to understand so that I can difference between library and framework once. अरे यार, डिफरेंस बिटवीन लाइब्रेरी एंड फ्रेमवर्क देखो बिल्कुल सिंपल है. लाइब्रेरी में क्या है कि किसी ने कोई पीस ऑफ कोड लिख दिया है पहले से, तुम्हें बस उसे यूज करना है. ठीक है. और फ्रेमवर्क में क्या है, एक स्केलेटन है बाय डिफॉल्ट कि पूरा फोल्डर स्ट्रक्चर है, सब कुछ दे रखा है तुम्हें उसके हिसाब से ही काम करना पड़ेगा. लाइब्रेरी में ऐसा नहीं होता. लाइब्रेरी में तुम्हें उस कोड को उठा सकते हो और अपने हिसाब से यूज कर सकते हो, लेकिन फ्रेमवर्क में ऐसा नहीं होता. फ्रेमवर्क में एक तरीका होता है जिसके हिसाब से तुम्हें काम करना पड़ता है. अभी समझ आ गया विशाल? ओके, कूल. एनीथिंग एल्स? एनीथिंग एल्स? एनीथिंग एल्स फ्रॉम एनीवन एल्स? बता दो. फ्रेमवर्क इज लाइक टेम्पलेट फॉर वेबसाइट. यस, यस. ऐसा इंटरव्यू में मत बोलना, बस समझने के लिए रख लो अभी अपने दिमाग में. इंटरव्यू में कोई डेफिनेशन पढ़ लेना. Like, don't say template for website, you can say template for application. A framework is like a template for application or skeleton for applications which you need to follow for creating a full-fledged application. That you can say, Shivam, but template for website मत बोलना बस. How to identify website in React? अरे यार, इसके लिए टूल्स आते हैं. मतलब ऐसा स्पेसिफिकली रिएक्ट के लिए नहीं, किसी भी वेबसाइट का कुछ देखना है कि वो किससे बनी हुई है. हाँ, वेबलाइजर. यस, श्रीपद हैज रिटन द नेम ओवर हियर. A framework embodies some abstract. अरे फ्रेमवर्क को हटा देते हैं ना अभी, जो मेन मुद्दा उस पे आते हैं कि अभी तक समझ आ गया सब जो कुछ पढ़ा है. अच्छा, मोस्ट ऑफ यू गाइज, आई जस्ट वांट टू नो, does anyone everyone who's present over here understands Hindi? Because it could be possible that in between I started talking in Hindi और आधे लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रहा है. So I don't want to have that. Okay, we have certain people who doesn't have Hindi as a native language. Okay, cool. Not an issue. You can just let me know anytime if you want. Like, for example, I have explained a particular topic in Hindi. समझ नहीं आया, you can let me know that please explain this in English. And same applies to हिंदी वालों को भी. हिंदी में कोई टॉपिक समझाया, समझ नहीं आया तो बता देना. कोई इशू नहीं है, ये होता है हमेशा, तो कोई नई बात नहीं है. जस्ट लेट मी नो. कोई इशू नहीं है. आई कैन रिपीट अ थिंग ट्वाइस. बस समझ आना चाहिए. व्हेन आई आस्क क्वेश्चंस यू शुड बी एबल टू आंसर. बस वो होना चाहिए. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने सब पढ़ा दिया उसके बाद तुम्हें कुछ पता ही नहीं. So I hope this component wala part is clear. Each and everything present in React is a component. We'll discuss about components in detail when we create them by ourselves. But currently, you can say that each and everything which is present in a web page or in a React application page is a component. You can combine multiple components to form a particular view in React, and you can reuse components according to the on the basis of their what I would say functionalities. Is it clear, guys? Components. Is it clear? ठीक है. So components in React are of two types. Components in React are of two types. First are functional components. Second one are what we call them, class-based. Yes. Okay, so functional, they are functions. Class-based, they are class. I know this is very basic, but we will understand them later on, because abhi they are not relevant. Abhi at this point of time they're not relevant. Tomorrow they will become relevant. Then we'll explain them. Okay, abhi bas understand this, that there are two types of component: functional and class-based. That is it. Okay. Now there is one more thing about React. So I hope each and every person knows about DOM. है ना? DOM is clear to each and every person? Okay, document object model. It is a tree-like structure. Am I correct? It is a tree-like structure. Yes or no? Okay. And when I was talking about this web page, which has this header, this footer, and this sidebar, and this body, it also have this like this kind of page, HTML. Then it has header. Then header page, it has a sidebar and a body and a footer also, I would say, or footer maybe after this. Okay. Sorry for handwriting, but you guys got what I'm trying to say. You know? Yes, cool. Now, whenever a page changes, this is my home page. Now, if from home page, I go to about page. If from home, I don't like writing because I speak very fast, but I'm not able to write very fast. That is the problem. Okay. So this is my home page. This is my about page. Now in my about page, I might have a header and then body. So whenever I switch from this page to this page, this whole DOM changes. Am I correct? DOM for this home page is totally different than DOM for this about page. Am I correct? And this is also happening because whenever you are moving from this home to about page, you are reloading the page. Am I correct? In a normal, okay, voice is breaking for each and every person, or is it just the case with Amul? Okay, no, it is not breaking. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so whenever you are moving from home to about page, guys, this whole page reloads, है ना? According to your current structure, HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, page reloads. Am I correct? That is why the whole DOM rebuilds. Okay, this is one of the reasons why it is slow. Why? Because it is rebuilding the DOM. What this is something which doesn't happen in React. Okay, how does React works? Let me tell you. So basically, let's just understand that React has a concept of virtual DOM. Okay, so it means React keeps a copy of DOM. React keeps a copy of original DOM. So for example, this is virtual DOM and this is original DOM. Okay. Now original DOM has a tree-like structure like this. I would call it component 1, component 2, component 3, or in your sense, your HTML tags. Is it clear? Is it clear? This is the original DOM with your HTML tags. Now React always have a copy of this. Okay, React always have a copy of this. Now, whenever we are switching from one page to another, rather than changing the whole thing, or for example, let me tell you, in a normal HTML page, if something changes over here, it reforms the whole DOM. Is it clear, guys? But it is not the case with React. What React does now, it always keeps a copy of original DOM. So this virtual DOM is always a copy of original DOM. Whatever changes now, what I'm about to say is very important. So please hear it properly, because sometimes people are not able to understand this. And then in interview, they got the same question and then they say, sir, ye to aapne padhaya hi nahi tha. Okay? So better is just keep your eyes and your ears open and ask questions. If you're not able to understand anything, ask questions. If you want me to repeat, tell me to repeat. Okay? Original DOM, virtual DOM. Virtual DOM is a copy of original DOM. Now, whenever anything changes, like for example, in the C2 component, something changed. So that change takes place in virtual DOM first. Okay, that change takes place in virtual DOM first. Then virtual DOM compares itself with the original DOM. If there is any difference, then it updates the original DOM. Okay, so it means whenever the C2 is updated, only this part of this original DOM is updated rather than recreating the whole tree. This is how the virtual DOM works. That is why it is fast. This is how React works. It has a concept of a virtual DOM, which is a copy of original DOM. And whenever anything updates in your React application, it first updated on your virtual DOM. Then this virtual DOM is compared to original DOM, and then that part is updated in original DOM. ठीक है, हिंदी में भी बोल देता हूँ. रिएक्ट में क्या होता है, वर्चुअल डॉम होता है जो कि कॉपी होता है ओरिजिनल डॉम की. ठीक है, जब भी कोई भी चेंज होता है रिएक्ट के किसी भी कंपोनेंट में तो वो वर्चुअल डॉम पे पहले अपडेट होता है, देन वर्चुअल डॉम कंपेयर करता है अपने आप को ओरिजिनल डॉम के साथ. अगर उसमें कोई चेंज होता है तो वो वहां पे जाके अपडेट कर देता है. अगर कोई चेंज नहीं होता है तो सब वैसे का वैसा ही रहता है. इज इट क्लियर? हिंदी, इंग्लिश, आई हैव कवर्ड दिस इन बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस. इज इट क्लियर द कंसेप्ट ऑफ वर्चुअल डॉम? This is very important topic. This is very important topic. That is why I've taken my time. If anybody is not able to understand, let me know. मैं दोबारा समझा दूंगा. Let me know, please. और अब तुम लोग 5 मिनट का पहले ब्रेक ले लो. ठीक है? If there, yeah, I've told now. I've told if there is any change, then it first updates over here in virtual DOM. ठीक है? If there is any change, it gets updated in virtual DOM. Then virtual DOM compares itself with original DOM. ठीक है? Compares. It compares. If there is any change, then it gets updated. Is it clear? Sir, can you please demonstrate? Yeah, I can demonstrate, but for that we need the practical code, no? You can search my name, Navneet Chauhan, and in current company you can put early salary. You would be able to find me. Yes, Akash. First it compares, then it updates. Sir, class 11 तक होगी. हाँ, class सिर्फ 11 तक होगी. क्लास सिर्फ 11 तो होगी, बट आधे घंटे में हो जाएगा सब कवर. आधे घंटे में क्या, इसलिए मैं तुम्हें 5 मिनट का ब्रेक दे रहा हूँ कि जो कुछ पढ़ा है उसे दिमाग में रख लो. ठीक है? अब एक रिएक्ट ऐप विल क्रिएट अ रिएक्ट ऐप नाउ, विल क्रिएट अ रिएक्ट एप्लीकेशन नाउ. ठीक है? एंड देन विल जस्ट गो थ्रू द फोल्डर स्ट्रक्चर. We understand how this React app is working and all those things. नहीं 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 नहीं, वो नहीं करेंगे. See, if I won't give you break ना, then there would be so many things that are covered and you won't be able to understand anything. Siddiq, it depends on you, bro. For example, I can cover the whole React in a week, but it is up to you that how much you are able to grab. And the problem is now, I can literally cover the whole React in 20 days, or to be very frank, in 15 days. But the problem which you guys will face, you would be able to understand everything. You would be able to understand everything, believe me. Whenever I am writing code, you would say that, okay, this is very easy. I can also write code. But the main problem lies in React is when you start coding yourself, you are not able to understand what is happening. This is I have been facing since last 3 batches. That is why I understand this thing. So we'll go slow by doing each and everything during the class. Let's just take a 5-minute break. Let me also drink some water. फिर दोबारा करते हैं start. ठीक है? You also worked in Flutter. Yeah, I've worked in Flutter. I have published 2-3 applications in App Store as well as Play Store. Cool, Amit. React is not that much tough. React concepts, see, if you're talking about concepts, there are certain topics which are not relevant to interview. And I don't teach those topics at upfront. To be very frank, those are the topics which I don't work with on a regular basis. I first, like before these sessions itself, I just remember them and only tells you. React is very simple. Founder and CEO of Coach India. No. I'm not that guy. I'm just 23, guys. Like that guy is much more older. React is not similar to Angular in any sense. I'm working in Angular currently. Angular is like, according to me, Angular is much more tough than React. Or it is according to me, because I have never worked on Angular. So that's the reason. Baki, they are not similar. They are very different. Told about playlist. Yes, I have told about playlist. There is a guy called the Net Ninja. You can search him and you can watch any of his playlists. What is the meaning of you also worked in Flutter? Like you also worked in Flutter? Actually, I've told you guys in the start of the session that I was part of founding team with a startup. So over there, like when you're working with a startup at a very core stage, you need to keep working on a multiple things. So Flutter is something which we found a reliable solution for building our applications for both Android and iOS. So then I worked on Flutter. I've also worked with multiple startups for a while. So as a freelance resource, so I helped them in building their applications with Flutter. So that is how I learned it. Yep. That is me, Prashant. Showing React.js is router, I feel so. No, it is not. It is very easy. Like nowadays, they have updated router. So because of that, it happens, but it is not an issue. React is very easy. No, I have never worked with React Native. Okay, guys, let's just start. Let me just drink water and then we are going forward. No, it is not. Even I personally don't like Redux. There are multiple other ways to do it, like managing state centrally without Redux. And we'll discuss about them later on when we come to that topic. I'll accept all the connection requests, but later on. अभी session कर लें. धर्मेंद्र क्या हो गया भाई? Okay, cool guys. Let's just move forward. Let's just create a React application now. Okay. Let me share my screen. Each and every person is able to see VS Code. Let me know. ठीक है, चलो फिर करते हैं. कमांड वाज npx. सर थोड़ा जूम करो स्क्रीन. एक मिनट यार, स्क्रीन जूम इसमें होगी कैसे? अच्छा, is it fine or I guess it is too much? It is fine. अच्छा, थोड़ा सा कम कर देते हैं ना. This much is fine. This much is fine guys. Okay, cool. So अभी तक कुछ ऐसा करा नहीं है मैंने. Now I'm about to write that command which is create React app. What name I can use? We have used most of the names. November. Okay, so just by writing this command, it will automatically create a React app for you. By creating React app, it means, I have already told you, it would create a pre-setted up app which have each and everything present inside it. Okay, Babel, JSX, everything would be well setted for you just to use it. Okay, new version is available. Happy hacking. Okay, we'll update these things later on. Don't worry. ls We need to go inside. And if certain people who are not able to understand what I am doing, this lscd, so these are just basic Linux commands. You can search for any tutorial online on YouTube for the basic Linux commands. I would suggest it would be nice if you guys have idea about them. Okay. Cool. Now let me open this project over here. Okay. ये प्रोजेक्ट यहाँ पे क्रिएट हो गया है. डॉक्यूमेंट्स, रिएक्ट, नवंबर. Cool. So this is the project structure, guys. ठीक है. Scroll for a second. No need to scroll actually, Akash. When you try to create that application, it will work by itself. Okay. I am also doing the same thing, but facing an error named as module error. See, that error might be occurring due to a change, like React has got updated, or this React CRA package got updated. Because of that, you might be getting an error. Otherwise, what you can do now, Prashant, I think I am added on Slack. If I'm added on Slack, then you can directly text me on Slack. Like if you face any of these issues, you can just connect with me, either on LinkedIn or on Slack, and then you can let me know. Okay, so that I'll guide you from there. Okay. Although this thing is, Sadiq has also said correct thing that you must also need to download node.js. Okay, just very good point, Sadiq. Guys, I have node.js already downloaded. Okay, so you need to download node.js first. Okay, you all need to download node.js first. Okay, Prashant, then I'll let you know जो भी issue आ रहा है. We'll discuss that. ठीक है. But this is my suggestion to all the other people. Download node.js first. After that, run that command npx create react app. Now this is the app structure that you would be able to see after creating the React app. Now let's just see what is this app structure. So basically, this create React app also sets up a. Okay, first let me show you one more thing. Now this is my React app. How you can run a React app? NPM start. Okay. Now let me share my screen with you guys so that you can see this React application running. Are you guys able to see my browser screen? This is our React app. Okay. Cool. Now, as you guys can see, an application can only run the server. Am I correct? So what this create React app does now, it already creates a node server for you. It already creates a by default node server for you. If you are not using CRA, then you need to do it by yourself, which is an active task. Am I correct? Slack pay it is same, Sirajul. Navneet Chauhan. But let's just complete this topic. I only have half an hour, guys. Okay. So it already creates a node server for you. And this package.json file, let me show you this package.json file first. Package log.json, I'll not be covering this currently. I'll let you guys know what it is, but आज नहीं, कल कर लेते हैं इसके बारे में बात, ठीक है? Let's just see, this is package.json. So this contains only the information about your application. What is the name of application? November. Version of application 0.1.0. Private, true. Private is like this application is private. Yes. Now here comes the dependencies. Dependencies means all the packages that you have installed. Okay. So these all things are present by default by this CRA package. All these packages have been installed by CRA. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Okay, now, for example, if I want to install a package, how can I do so? If I want to install a package myself, how can I do so? So what you can do now, you can always go to the NPM website. Okay, so this is an NPM website, and you can put any, you can pick any of the packages from here. So let me just find a package. I'll call math. We might be able to find some package called math. Okay, so yeah, this is a package called math. So we can use this package. How we can use this package? I'll click over this package, and then I'll be able to find that what does this package do. 0.0.3, this is the name of this package. It was published 10 years ago. The package does not have a readme. Okay, keywords none. Okay, this is a useless package. Let's just see other packages. So basically this is how you can search packages, and you will get all the information about this. Any other package, like for example, if I search about encrypt, I might be able to find some of the encryption packages. Okay, as you can see, this is the encryption packages. Okay, published 11 years ago. Install email verification token. Here's the example. So okay, this is how you can find for packages. Is it clear, guys? Okay, and if you want to install any of the packages, here is the command: npm install, then name of the package. Okay, npm install, then name of the package. If I install this package, let's just see what would happen. It would automatically install this package for me, and you can see is email ID verification is added over here under this dependencies. है ना? So this is how you can install an npm package, and this is how this package will be updated over here. And this is the version of this package. So later on, if you want to update the version of any of the packages, then what you can do is you can change the version over here, and you can run npm install. Only npm install. Okay, clear? Clear? And this is the node modules folder. So this node modules folder contains all the modules which you have downloaded. Okay, contains all the modules which you have downloaded. So it might now have this email verification folder also. This is the email verification token. This is the folder for this package. Okay. Now, when I was saying why this package.json is important, so dependencies खुद से भी create कर सकते हैं. Yes, you can create your own dependencies, put them on an NPM. That is also possible. Suchita, is it clear, Suchita? Can I move forward? So the every package has unique name for installing. Yes, each and every package has its unique name. Obviously, like in applications itself, like all the applications that you download from Play Store have different IDs. Those IDs are not shown to you. You are just able to see same names, but there are different IDs for each and every application which is present on your Play Store. Or not even IDs, always look into their URL. Each and every application has a different URL. Like if you search it from your laptop rather than searching it from your mobile, in App Store, you won't be able to find URL because it is an application. But yeah, in your what we call browser, if you search for any of the application, you'll see the URL. Let me show you. Play Store. So just look over here. Details ID com.facebook.this. And if I search for Instagram app, you'll be able to find com.instagram.android. Okay, so these are the unique things which are present for these. Like I'm just giving you an example. Okay, here comes the scripts. NPM scripts. Now, what are NPM scripts? NPM scripts are just basically, so see, when I want to run this application, I just ran NPM start. Am I correct, guys? I run NPM start, and then I'm able to run the application, or I would say run the server for this application, which has this React application hosted. So basically, start is, so NPM scripts are when you just assign a single word for certain piece of code or commands that can be executed together. So for example, if I like in this scenario, we are just running this React script start, but there might be chances that I am running something else with this. In some complex applications, you might be running multiple commands. So you can do that also. So rather than typing those commands over here, you can just have a script for those commands, which will run those commands together at once. Is it clear? Is it clear? What are NPM scripts? Just set of commands binded together so that you can execute them at once. Okay. Oh, sorry. Clear? Okay, so this ESLint config, this is not important. This is not important. This is just the browser list. ESLint config is basically for that. It is related to writing of code, or I would say, I'm not able to get the word, but it is related to how your code is adjusted and beautifying the code. It is related to that. Okay. And this browser list is on what browsers this application can run. Okay. So this is not very important by the way. Okay. These things are important. Scripts, dependencies. These two are the importance. Is it clear? And you can see there are multiple scripts. Like if you want to run a testing build, if you want to run the build, you want to start the application directly, these things are present. We'll learn about them with time. Don't worry. Okay. readme.md तो I hope git तो सबने कर ही लिया होगा, तो ये तो पता ही होगा अभी तक, है ना? Git has been covered by each and every person or not? Guys, what happened? Start get it. I think it starts getting boring. Okay, cool. Git ignore bhi pata hi hoga. I won't go over there. Now, node modules folder, most of the SU need revision in Git and GitHub. Yeah, don't worry. Like this is readme.md is just the introduction about application, and git ignore is all those files which are present inside here won't be pushed to Git. We need to cover topics now. मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ इसमें? इधर देखो अभी. These are the two very important folders, source and public. Okay, so this public folder contains all the things which are available for public. It means the HTML document is present over here. Okay, this is the fav icon. Fav icon is basically this icon, which is available in applications like this, This is called fav icon. Clear, guys? होस्ट कैसे करते हैं उस पर आ जाएंगे, पहले बनाना सीख लें हम. आरवी सीधा होस्टिंग सिखा दूं, बनाना छोड़ देते हैं. फैव आइकन बताया था अभी मैंने, गौरव. आई हैव जस्ट टोल्ड यू गाइस दैट this is a public folder which contains all the public files, and this is the fav icon. Fav icon is basically this icon which you are able to see in your top bar or tab bar, I would say. ठीक है, that is called fav icon. Yeah, we'll discuss about that, RV. Don't worry. धीरे धीरे होता है ना सब. Comments to React folders. Uday, not able to understand. Comments to React folders means I am just telling you guys about the file structure. ये समझ लो, उसके बाद बस कर दूंगा. बस just please let me go through the file structure. उसके बाद खत्म कर देंगे. Uday, to create file. Uday, I'm still not able to understand your question. Comments to create file, I'm not able to understand. If you want to create a new component, you'll put that inside source folder. चलो ठीक है guys, let's just wrap up the session. We'll discuss this tomorrow. Don't worry. Cool. Any questions from your side, whatever we have covered today? By the way, just a small question. All the topics that has been mentioned over here, I don't think I need to cover all of them at once, because I'm working first time with this calendar. They have recently introduced this. Am I correct? The calendar is fake. Very good. कुलदीप, VS कोड में npm थोड़ी डालते हैं. npm तो अपने उसमें ग्लोबली इंस्टॉल कर लो, विंडोज में. अगर विंडोज है तो, या कोई और मशीन है तो भी ग्लोबली इंस्टॉल कर लो. ऑटोमेटिकली किसी भी टर्मिनल से कर सकते हो फिर यूज. तरुण, 8 से 10 मेरे हाथ में नहीं है ना भाई, मैं तो रखवा दूंगा. नहीं हो रहा है कुलदीप, क्या नहीं हो रहा है? 8:30 to 1:30. धर्मेंद्र नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो सर? कल ये लास्ट वाला बताया रिवाइज होगा क्या? हाँ, एक बार रिवाइज करा दूंगा शुभम में, मतलब 10-15 मिनट के लिए, क्योंकि आज बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स कवर करे हैं, तो बेसिक बेसिक करा है, तो मैं सिर्फ एक बार बताऊंगा मैं, या फिर मैं क्वेश्चंस पूछ लूंगा, बट ऐसे पूरा तो नहीं हो पाएगा बिकॉज आधा 1 घंटा वेस्ट हो जाएगा हमारा। कवर्ड मार्क्ड ऑन कैलेंडर, या वो तो मुझे पता है कृष्णा, आई नीड टू मार्क देम ऑन कैलेंडर। टीच अकॉर्डिंगली सर, नो वरीज अबाउट कैलेंडर, ओके, रिएक्ट भी ग्लोबली, सब कुछ ग्लोबली ही होता है। नहीं, good tutorial for, no sorry, react don't, react CRA basically creates the project for you, react को इंस्टॉल करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है, it is just a package ना, you are just using the create react app package, you are not installing react anywhere, you are just executing a package. You tutorial for installing react in PC, the net ninja. If you're able to see my screen, I'm just typing the name of the channel. Well, this is the channel which I follow personally, so I would suggest you guys to, yeah, you can follow his tutorials, like this is the person whom I follow. You can suggest, there is one more guy. I don't know what, Dev Simplified or something like that.
Today, we're going to build your very first.
This guy. Code with Harry to mati dekhna bhai. Sorry Priyanka, I'm not a fan of Code with Harry. Please keep class 9 to 11. Class is always 9 to 11. I cannot change class timings. Please guys, we have office to attend at 8:30 p.m. Ajay, one of my friends, like recently joined Newton School. He has left his job for Newton School.